It's just us in here, so we're going to talk. I want your brothers to give me your input on whatever you got to say. You know what I'm saying? Whatever brothers got to say, we're going to just rock it out. All right? So for Romans 10:2, which is pretty much a milk scripture. Everybody should probably know this scripture already. We're going to start off with it. My thing is this: I'm more of a spiritual guy. You know what I'm saying? I want brothers to be in the right spirit. I don't know every scripture. I don't know every breakdown. You know what I'm saying? But I do know this. I do know there's a spirit that we're supposed to be in.
Right.
I don't give a goddamn how much you know certain scriptures, and you can just, you know, whatever. Go ahead, rock on. Go ahead.
The Facebook is just, it's like it's loading. It just keeps loading.
Keeps loading. We go on YouTube. I know, so we're gonna keep rocking on. You know what I'm saying?
Hopefully it catches up.
If it don't catch up, you can go out of it and then try to go back to the profile page or whatever. But we're gonna rock on, all right? So, of course, the spirit is what really counts. You understand? You know, they say actions speak louder than words.
Right.
Your spirit controls your actions. Whatever you do, as far as your physical actions, is driven by your spirit. Right? It's driven by your spirit. And some people feel like they're doing the right thing. You know what I'm saying? They feel like they're doing the right thing. Shaw, I want you to read from me, okay?
Come on,
I want you to read from me. And people feel like they're doing the right thing. Christians feel like they're doing the right thing.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? They feel like doing the right thing. There's brothers that's in the guardian angels or something like that. They feel like they're doing the right thing. They feel like it. You understand?
Come on,
I want you to read Romans 10:2.
Come on, Romans chapter 10, verse 2. Or if you have it. They're the record that they have a zeal.
A what?
That they have a zeal.
They have a zeal. You know what I'm saying? They have a zeal for it. They have a zeal to do it. Let's look at the word zeal. I want the people to understand what the word zeal means. Give me the definition of zeal. Right? We're going to break it all the way down. If you can't do it on there, Shaw, try to do it on the regular Hudson Valley page.
Oh, we on both pages.
Both pages, we good?
It's like
Dragon? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Ain't no sweat. Ain't no sweat. We out here.
Come on. Zeal, great energy or enthusiasm in pursuit of a cause or an objective.
I want you to read it one more time, nice and loud. I want everybody out there in America to hear it.
Come on. Zeal, great energy or enthusiasm in pursuit of a cause or an objective.
You understand? You have to have this enthusiasm to do it.
Right.
That's a zeal. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you have a zeal. You know when people get that zeal? When their rod is hard.
Right.
Or the vagina is wet. Or whatever the case may be. The zeal kicks in then. You got an extreme zeal when it comes to that. When it comes to having sex, you got an extreme zeal. When it comes to smoking weed, we got an extreme zeal. You understand? When it comes to hating a brother and sleeping with another brother's wife, we have an extreme zeal about it. We have an extreme zeal. We don't have that zeal when it comes to the Most High God.
Right.
You understand? When it comes to obeying Him. And not listening to just a few things, what He's saying, but listening to the whole thing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We got a problem with that. We have a zeal to do everything else, though. You understand? There's brothers that say, yo, I'm going to see that nigga. When he get out the club, I'm going to see that nigga. They have a zeal to destroy this man.
Right.
They got a zeal to do that. You understand? That same energy and zeal and enthusiasm we put in all the rest of the garbage is the same zeal and enthusiasm we should put in the Most High God.
Right.
We should put that into the Most High God. All the way. Read the scripture, please.
Come on, Romans chapter 10, verse 2. For I bear the record that they have a zeal of God.
They have a zeal of God. Some people have a zeal of God. You know, Christians, especially Christians.
Right.
God knows my heart. God knows who I am. God knows that I mean well. God knows I'm not trying to do this and do that. They got a zeal for God. They think they're really doing the right thing. Keep going.
Okay. But not according to knowledge.
Now what?
But not according to knowledge.
But it's not according to the knowledge of the Most High God. You understand?
God.
It's not according to that. It's according to their own knowledge.
Right.
It's according to what they think is right and what they think is wrong. You understand? I think I'm a paraphrase. Scripture say, lean not on your own understanding, but trust in the Most High God.
Right.
I'm paraphrasing. You understand? So we lean on what we think is right or what we should do. But that's not according to the scriptures.
Come on.
So people got a zeal for the Most High God, but it's not according to knowledge. And when you don't have that knowledge, what happens when you don't have that knowledge? What happens when you don't have it? Let's go. Let's go to Hosea.
Come on.
4 and 6. Because what was written aforetime was written for our learning.
Right.
Let's go to Hosea 4 and 6 and see what happens when you don't have the knowledge.
Come on.
Right? When you don't have that knowledge, what happens when you don't have it? Go ahead.
Hosea chapter 4, verse 6.
Make sure the brother got it.
Come on.
Go ahead.
Hosea chapter 4, verse 6. My people are destroyed for the lack of knowledge.
For what?
For the lack of knowledge.
Our people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge.
Right.
We're destroyed. We're crackheads. We're heroin addicts. We're twerk artists. We're potheads. We're thugs. We're gangsters. We're Crip. We're Blood. We're Nyeta. We're Latin Kings. We're all of that. We're destroyed for a lack of knowledge. You understand?
Come on.
For a lack of knowledge. We're absolutely destroyed. What is that knowledge? To know that you are the princes and princesses of the Most High God.
That's right.
That you should love your brother. There shouldn't be any Puerto Rican problems with Negro problems.
Right.
It shouldn't be any Negroes having problems with Jamaicans. It shouldn't be Jamaicans having problems with Haitians, and Haitians having problems with Dominicans, and Dominicans hate everybody, and then Cubans hate everybody. It shouldn't be any of that. There should not be none of that. We're destroyed for that lack of knowledge. We're absolutely destroyed. Why else are we destroyed? By loving the oppressor.
Right.
That's how crack got into Brownsville. That's how it got into Brownsville. Brownsville is a black and Hispanic community.
That's right.
No, man. It's a black and Hispanic community. It should be the happiest block party and having this jump rope, touch football, handball. It should be a party every day in Brownsville, but it's not.
Right.
Because the oppressor has infiltrated our community and gave us crack, and gave us heroin, gave us illegal guns. Everything they gave us, you know what they do? Arrest us for it.
Right.
And now we're making McDonald's suits and police suits in the prison for 23 cents an hour.
Mm.
You understand? The same thing they gave us, they arrest us for. You understand?
Come on.
The same thing they gave us. But if we had a sense of pride with each other, if we had a sense of pride to say, I would never, ever accept what this oppressor is giving me to destroy my people. If we had that pride, we would be fine.
Right.
But you can only get that pride through the Bible. You can only get that pride. You can only obtain and receive that pride through the Spirit of the Most High God, which is in this Bible.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? That's the only way you can get it. And it's absolutely disgusting, but this is what the war is. This is what the war is all about. You understand? We live in communities that are destroyed. And you know what they do? They blame the black and Hispanic man for it.
Right.
They say, you should be doing more of this. You should be doing more of that. You're illegal and you're lazy. And they give us all these bywords on us. They put all these bywords on us.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's what they do. But we allow it. Why? Because we don't have the knowledge. And not only that, we reject the knowledge. Is it more than that? Go ahead.
Because thou hast rejected knowledge.
Have done what?
Rejected
Have done
knowledge.
what?
Rejected
They
knowledge.
accept it.
Rejected.
It's okay. I'll listen to it.
Rejected.
They rejected what?
Knowledge.
They rejected knowledge. They don't want to hear what we're talking about.
Right.
They don't want to hear it. You understand? They don't want to hear it. And therefore, we're destroyed because of it.
God.
But they'll listen to these other people. You know what I'm saying? They'll listen to these other cats that's talking whatever they talking. They'll listen to even the rap, even this is even sadder. Rap music and R&B music and all of that and movies, they have a great influence on our people.
Right.
Even you look at Grand Theft Auto, right? What'd you do? You steal a car,
right.
and go rob somebody and beat them up and run people over on the sidewalk. You're not even trying to win no more. You just in there doing mischief. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You're in there just doing mischief. Why? Because it's been injected into our bloodstream to be that way, to act that way. It's been there to do that. You understand? It's been there. It's been there. We lack the knowledge. That's why we're destroyed as a people. This is why we're dying at a higher rate at coronavirus.
Right.
Is anybody out there shocked that's not black or Hispanic? Like, if you're black or Hispanic, you should be like, you should expect to be the highest percentage or highest rankage of people that's dying of coronavirus.
Right.
You should accept it because you're the highest rank of dying of AIDS,
right.
of abortions, of diabetes, of high blood pressure,
right.
high cholesterol, arthritis. You understand? Asthma. Who's leading with asthma attack deaths? It's us. It's black, right. Hispanics, and Native Americans. We're leading with that. So what are you shocked that we're leading with coronavirus deaths? Hold on. We need to get to the core of the problem.
Right.
Why are we leading with everything? Why are we the one that's leading with everything? Well, the media is saying that. That's propaganda. That's not propaganda.
Right.
I just know I know somebody just recently that died of coronavirus.
Right.
I know him. You know what I'm saying? I know him personally. Coronavirus hit home recently for me. I said, damn. You know what I'm saying? He died of coronavirus. But you know what? He was a cigarette smoking, pork eating, shrimp and crab and lobster loving. You know what I'm saying? And he died. And he was a big, strong, healthy man. You know what I'm saying? And he died quickly. Quickly. It was about 2 weeks. And now he's up out of here. You understand? Why is that? Because we're destroyed for the lack of knowledge.
Right.
There's a certain knowledge we should have. You understand? Go to let's go to Matthew's real quick.
Come on.
Let's go to Matthew. Matthew 6 and 22. Let's start there.
Come on.
We'll get there with you. Let's go to Matthew 6 and start at verse 22.
Come on, sir. Matthew chapter 6, verse 22. Or I can have it.
Come.
But if thine eye be evil, thy whole body shall be full of darkness.
Now, 22.
Oh, Shalom, sir.
No sweat.
Matthew chapter 6, verse 22.
Uh-huh.
The light of the body is the eye.
The what?
The light of the body is the eye.
The light of the body is the eye.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Your eye sees one thing. You understand? Keep going.
If therefore thine eye be single.
If it be what?
Single.
No, you should look all over the place. Say what?
Single.
Go ahead.
Thy whole body shall be full of light.
If your eyes are focused on one thing, then your body will be full of light.
Right.
It'll be full of light. If your eyes are focused on one thing, that one thing you should be focused on is what satisfies the Most High God.
Right.
And obedience satisfies the Most High God. That's why you have to love your brother extremely.
Right.
You have to love your sister. When I say love, I ain't talking about you love them with a limit.
Right.
You love them extremely.
Right.
You're willing to lose your life to show the love for your brothers and sisters.
Right.
You're willing to take a pay cut to show the love for your brothers and sisters.
Right.
You're willing to stand against the masses to show your love for your brother, your sister. You understand? There's a scripture you had brought out earlier. I want to get into that too in 1 John. But not right now. You understand? You're supposed to love your brother and you'll love your sister extremely.
Right.
And this is the time to do it. If I buy a 24 pack of toilet paper, which everybody's fighting over,
right,
and then I see a brother who don't got one thing of toilet paper, we should share it.
That's right.
We should split it. We should figure this out on how you gonna get some and I'm gonna get some.
Right.
We go to the store, there's no more chicken, there's no more beef, there's no more lamb, there's no more of what we eat, no more eggs, no more. You should help your brother.
Right.
If you're even able to get one little carton, a 12-egg carton of eggs, you should give your brother 2 or 3 or 4 out of there.
That's right.
So he can make it too. That's the extremity we're supposed to go to. That's how we're supposed to go ahead and love each other.
Right.
You understand? That's how much we should love each other. Read it again.
Verse 22. The light of the body is the eye. If therefore thine eye be single, thy whole body shall be full of light.
If you're focused on loving your brother and loving your sister, which we know is a commandment of the Most High God.
Right.
We know that. It's a commandment of the Most High God that we should love our brother. When I say brother, I mean brother and sister.
Right.
It's synonymous. Right? We should all love each other extremely. You understand? That will bring light into your life. That'll make your life better. The Most High God will give you an abundance of things if you learn how to love your brother.
Right.
And love your sister. This is the brotherhood class. We teach brotherhood class every Tuesday in the I.S.U.P.K.
That's right.
You understand? And you're supposed to love your brother to the point to where you're willing to suffer for your brother. Your pain can be another brother's pleasure.
Right.
You understand? And we have to keep that in our mind, that my pain can be this brother's pleasure. You understand?
Come on.
When we get there, our bodies will be full of light. Keep reading.
23. But if thine eye be evil, thy whole body shall be full of darkness.
It should be what?
Full of darkness.
If your eye is evil, though, if you hate your brother, if you go into the supermarket and there's one more toilet paper thing left, you're willing to fight your brother over it, kill him over it, so you can wipe your ass.
Right.
Also, you can wipe your ass. You're willing to fight another brother. Like you can't take a hot washcloth and take care of your problem.
Right.
You're willing to fight and kill your brother over wiping your ass. You understand? Over doing that, you're willing to hurt them. Your body's full of darkness, man.
Right.
It's absolutely full of darkness. That's what we have to overcome. That's a distraction to us.
Right.
The times right now with this coronavirus and the mask and the gloves and this and other, it's a distraction.
Right.
To keep us from serving the Most High God. You understand? To keep us from serving the Most High God.
Right.
It's an absolute distraction. Let's skip that. Go to Matthews. Go to Matthews chapter 10 and start at verse 28. Go to Matthews 10 and start at verse 28.
Matthew chapter 10, verse 28.
Go ahead.
Or I can have it.
Come.
And fear not them which kill the body.
Say it again.
And fear not them which kill the body.
Don't fear the person that can kill the body. Don't fear the person that can kill the body. In that case, don't fear the coronavirus.
Right.
It can kill your body. I'm not saying don't be cautious.
Right.
A lion can kill you too. And I ain't telling you go walk out in the jungle.
Right.
Go walk out in the jungle and try to pet a lion. I ain't telling you that. Take precautions. You see a lion or a tiger or a bear walking down the goddamn street, you should take precaution.
Right.
You should hide or run or get the hell away from it because it might kill you. So you should take the same precautions with the coronavirus and
right.
COVID-19. Take them same precautions. But read again.
From the top, sir?
Yep.
And fear not them which kill the body.
Don't fear them that can kill the body. Don't fear them. Go ahead.
But are not able to kill the soul.
They can't kill your soul. A lion will rip you apart. A bear will rip you apart. A tiger will rip you apart. Coronavirus will rip you apart.
Right.
It'll kill you. It'll suck your breathing out of your body.
Right.
But what can it do? Keep reading.
But rather fear him which is able to destroy both soul and body in hell.
The Most High God can destroy your body and your soul.
Right.
He can destroy both your body and your soul. He can destroy. So what does that mean if he can destroy your body and your soul? One can destroy your body, but one can't destroy your soul. So what is more important? Is your body more important or is your soul more important? You tell me. This is what the scripture says. Don't fear that can just kill your body.
Right.
Obviously, your body's nothing.
Right.
It said, fear him that can kill your body and your soul. So what does that mean? We need to focus. We got to do some soul searching.
Right.
We got to do some soul searching, obviously. Because it's not physical, right?
Right.
It's not physical. Like the scriptures say, the weapons of our warfare are not carnal,
right,
but they're spiritual. So that means your soul, who you really are in the shell that you're in, that's what counts.
Right.
Not the shell that you're in. That doesn't count, obviously, because that can be destroyed. Right? Like a turtle goes into their shell. It's not about the shell, it's about the turtle.
Right.
Right? Same thing with us.
Mm.
This little body that we're in, it don't matter. It's about what's inside of it. What the soul that's inside of it.
Right.
There's only one thing that could destroy that, and that is the Most High God. And that's who we should fear.
God.
There's people walking around with masks and gloves, and I'm not knocking them. Take your precautions. Take your precautions. You want to be precautious, then fine. But you can't. I seen a woman, she had gloves on and a mask.
Right.
And she was walking down the street. I was in the Bronx, walking down on Boston Road. And she was walking with gloves and a mask on and was holding her, I'm going to say her son, but a child.
Right.
She was holding a child's hand. The child had no gloves on, no mask on. Wait, hold on. You mean to tell me all the filth that you're touching with your gloves?
Right.
You just grabbed this boy's hand and walked down the street with him.
Right.
So that means that little boy gonna have the germs on his hand, right?
Right.
And you know, kids are kids. They're gonna pick their eye, pick their nose, and pick their teeth, and they're gonna do all of that.
Right.
Which means you're not really concerned about what's going on.
Right.
You have absolutely no care about what's going on. You're just acting.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? You're just acting. Because if she was so concerned, wouldn't that boy have gloves and a mask on all that? He would have the same thing on.
Right.
You understand? Read it one more time.
Verse 28. And fear them which not them which kill the body.
Which do what?
Kill the body.
That woman walking on the street with them gloves on and a little boy holding her hand, that could have been eliminated if she feared those who not who could just kill the body, but can kill the spirit.
Right.
That's the point. She so-called feared them who could kill the body. That's why she had them gloves and that mask on. Go ahead, keep reading.
But are not able to kill the soul.
She wasn't worried about who can kill her soul. Because if she was worried about who can kill her soul, you know what? She probably wouldn't have a mask on, no gloves, and she would hold that boy's hand.
That's right.
Not put them contaminated gloves on that boy's hand.
Right.
Right? She don't have no fear of the Most High God. And we have to have a fear of the Most High God. An absolute fear of him. Because he can kill your body and kill your soul. And guess what? He can not just kill yours. He'll kill your daughter in front of you.
Right.
He'll kill your son in front of you, your mother, whoever you love dearly.
Right.
He'll kill him in front of you. You understand? Kill him in front of you and let you watch. And you can't do nothing about it.
Right.
And he'll do it because you feared this other thing that was going on.
Come.
Only people scared of the coronavirus is people that are not keeping the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High God.
Right.
If you're keeping the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High God, you're not going to be scared of coronavirus. You're not going to be scared. You're not going to be scared at all.
Come.
You understand? Your love is perfect according to the scriptures. I believe it's in 1 John, I think, chapter 4. Your love is perfect according to the scriptures. You don't have no fear of no coronavirus.
Right.
You don't got no fear of nothing.
That's right.
Because you're doing what you're supposed to do. You understand? Let's see, go to second address real quick.
Come.
Officer Shaw brought these scriptures out earlier, second address. Let's go to verse 15 instead of verse 22 real quick.
Come, sir.
Second address, verse 22. We want to start right there.
Come,
15 and 22, please.
Come, sir. Second Ezra, chapter 15, verse 22. Or how can have it?
Come.
My right hand shall not spare the sinner.
Say it again.
My right hand shall not spare the sinner.
What does that say? What does that mean? My right hand shall not spare the sinners. The right hand is considered the dominant hand, the powerful hand, the hand where you're going to lay the smack down on. You know what I'm saying? That's why somebody say, oh, you a lefty? Because it's rare. You know what I'm saying? It's rare. You know what I'm saying? The right hand is known as the dominant hand. So my dominant hand, read it again.
My right hand shall not spare the sinner.
I'm not going to spare the sinner. That means I'm going to smack the hell out of these sinners.
Right.
My right hand's not going to spare them. Right? Keep going.
And my sword shall not seize over them that shed innocent blood upon the earth.
You understand? If we live in a lifestyle where we shedding innocent blood, it's going to be an absolute problem. If you sell crack cocaine, you shed innocent blood.
Right.
If you sell heroin, you're shedding innocent blood. If you are involved with the military or the police force, you're shedding innocent blood.
That's right.
You're shedding it. You're a part of that.
Right.
Right? Keep reading.
Verse 23. The fire is gone forth from his wrath and have consumed the foundations of the earth. And the sinners.
And the what?
Sinners.
And the what?
Sinners. Like the straw that is kindled.
The Most High God is going to destroy sinners.
Right.
If you ever seen straw lit up, it dissolves immediately.
Right.
It sets a fire immediately. It's like lighting toilet paper on fire. It ignites and burns quickly. That's how the Most High God is going to deal with sinners.
Right.
This is why we're leading in the coronavirus deaths.
That's right.
That's why we're leading. Because we choose to smoke cigarettes, sniff cocaine, deal heroin, smoke weed. You know what I'm saying? We decide to hate our brothers.
Right.
And hate our sisters. This is what happens. And this is what's going on. You understand? Your brother want to interject and say anything?
I'm 12.
12?
12.
I will sign Christ. You know what I'm saying? This is why we're destroyed.
Right.
This is why we're messing up. This is why we're being punished. Read it again.
Verse 23. The fire is gone forth from his wrath.
From his what?
Wrath.
He's mad and angry and upset. Why is the Most High God angry and mad and upset? Because we're not obeying him.
Right.
We're not obeying him. That's why the fire has gone out.
Okay.
COVID-19 and this coronavirus, it's a fire that has been going out. You understand? There's a fire going out. And it's destroying our people. You understand? White folks is dying, the Caucasians and the oppressed or whatever, they dying over it too. They dying. They catching there. Italy is all messed up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They're catching it too. But guess what? we're catching it too. Over here.
Okay.
Niggas ain't dying in Italy. Niggas is dying right here in America.
Right.
North America, South America, whatever. Excuse me. They all dying over here. You understand? If you don't have the coronavirus and you're black and Hispanic, you should be giving all your praise to the Most High God.
That's right.
You should give all your praise to the Most High God. You know what I'm saying? All of it. Keep reading.
Okay. And have consumed the foundations of the earth.
Uh-huh.
And the sinner.
And the what?
Sinner.
Smoking cigarettes. The what?
Sinner.
The weed head. What?
Sinner.
The coke dealer. What?
Sinner.
The prostitute. The what?
Sinner.
The pimp. What?
Sinner.
Go ahead.
Like the straw that is kindled.
You understand? They're going to burn us up that quick. That's how the Most High God's going to burn us up quickly. As being sinners. Keep reading.
Verse 24. Woe to them.
Say it again.
Woe to them.
What's woe mean?
Destruction, I don't know.
Destruction. You know what I'm saying? Death and destruction.
Right.
To the sinner. Who could be? Is the white man? Is a Caucasian man a sinner? He's not a sinner.
Right.
Because he's not under these laws, such commandments.
Right. Right.
Who could be a sinner?
Right.
A black, Hispanic, or Native American man.
Right.
That's who the sinner is.
Right.
Because you was given rules by your daddy, and you're not following them.
Right.
You understand? And you're not following them. So therefore, you get punished. Can you go punish the white guy that lives next door to you because he's not following the rules of your household? Nah, you ain't gonna punish him. Why? Little Bradley and Amy, they get to go do what they want to do.
Right.
But guess what, Jamal or Jose?
That's right.
You can't do that. You're gonna do what I tell you to do, right? And if you don't do what I tell you to do, what? The chancleta comes out.
Right.
I'm gonna beat your ass. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna beat your ass. The flip-flop comes out.
Right.
And I'm gonna beat your ass. The belt comes out, and I'm gonna beat your ass. That's what happens. You understand? That's what happens. That's why we go ahead, brother.
If you're from the country, the switch is coming out.
The switch is exactly.
Right.
The switch is coming out. If you're from the country, and you better pick a good switch too. You better go and pick a good one, or you're gonna go back and get another one.
Right.
A nice thick one to whoop your ass. You understand? That's what the Most High God is doing.
Gonna work on.
You understand? Keep reading.
Gonna work on. That sin.
That do what?
Sin.
That smoke cigarettes. That do what?
Sin.
That hate their brother. That do what?
Sin.
Make a whore out of their sister. Do what?
Sin.
That have an abortion. That do what?
Sin.
Go ahead.
And keep not my
That
commandments.
do what?
Keep not my commandments.
Oh, you think you can go ahead and just do it how you want to do? Go ahead. You want to steal what?
And keep not my commandments.
Oh, you want to be manipulative and deceive your brother and sell them something that they trying to buy, but you lie to them and says something else. To do what?
And keep not my commandments.
Go ahead.
Saith the Lord.
Say it again.
Saith the Lord.
This is what the Lord said. Go ahead.
Verse 25. I will not spare them.
I will not what?
I will not spare them.
Oh, you can't escape from this.
Right.
You can't escape from this. This is why we're dying at a high rate with coronavirus and COVID-19 or whatever. We're not going to escape this. It's not going to escape. The Lord's going to come for us.
Right.
He's going to come for. Why would he come for us more than the Edomites or more than the oppressor? Because he cares more for us.
Right.
He cares more for us. But if we come under the umbrella of the Israelite school of UPK under Commander General YAHANNA and learn how to serve the Lord righteously, the Most High God will kill more of our enemies.
That's right.
That's right.
But as right now, he's going to kill us because we're not being obedient. There just was some boys down here, right here in Harlem, on the east side of Harlem, where we at right now. There were some brothers a few blocks down and just got murdered. They just got murdered. One brother got murdered, and then they went out to put the memorial out for the brother, and then they came and shot the memorial up. Killed them brothers that was doing that. Right here. You understand? Right here. That's the Most High God doing that. That's what we're doing to each other.
Right.
And if we're doing it to each other, how the hell can we expect the Most High God to kill our enemies with coronavirus?
Right.
When we killing each other. Well, you want to do that? Then I'm gonna kill your grandmother and your aunt and your uncle and your best friend and the person you didn't expect to get it. You understand?
Come on, God.
That's what we doing to each other, man. Keep reading.
Come on, God. Go your way, ye children, from the power. Defile not my sanctuary.
Go ahead.
Verse 26. For the Lord knoweth all them that sin against him.
He knows all that sin against him.
Right.
You think you could do something? You think you're doing something in the dark?
Mm.
You think you're being sneaky about it? Nobody knows I'm doing this.
Oh, God.
Nobody knows I'm watching porno.
Mm.
They don't know that I'm in my room by myself with my lotion. Nobody knows I'm watching porno.
Right.
No, somebody do know, brother.
Mm.
Somebody does know. They don't know you secretly lusting over white women.
Mm.
Somebody knows.
Right.
Trust and believe. Somebody do know. You understand?
Come on, God.
You a thief? Somebody knows.
Mm.
Read it again.
Come on, God. For the Lord knows all.
He was what? He knows what?
All.
He knows some.
All.
He knows just a little bit.
All.
He knows partially.
All.
He knows all. Go ahead.
Them that sin against him.
He knows all that sin against him. That's why you're wondering, yo, how did Uncle Jimmy get coronavirus? He's a good guy.
Right.
He's a good guy. What happened to him? Now, he didn't deserve that. Yes, he did.
Mm.
Yes, he did. Because if he didn't deserve it, he wouldn't have got it.
Right.
He deserved it.
Right.
He deserved it. Just like we deserve it. I'm not knocking Uncle Jimmy.
Right.
We all deserve it.
Right.
So you get hit by a car and ran over, or you're diagnosed with cancer, or you're diagnosed with this, that, and the other, nigga, you deserve it.
That's right.
You deserve it because what you was doing in the dark came to light.
Right.
It came to light now. That's all. It came to light. That's all. It came to light. It came out. You deserve it, nigga. What you think? Because you can recite some prayers and push a few scriptures that you escaped? You don't escape.
Right.
You don't escape. When you come to this truth, you don't escape your punishments. You learn how to deal with your punishment.
That's right.
You learn how to deal with it. That's it. You're going to have problems. You just learn how to deal with it now. You don't have to go jump off a goddamn building or hang yourself or overdose on pills or something or be wicked. You know how to deal with it. Why? Because you learn to know that you deserve it.
Right.
You understand? Keep reading.
And therefore delivereth he them unto death and destruction.
Say it again.
And therefore delivereth he them unto death and destruction.
And that's what the Lord's doing right now, delivering us to death and destruction.
That's right.
That's why we get this COVID-19 and dying at a higher rate.
Right.
But what's the shocker? You think white folks are not homosexuals?
Right.
You think they're not having unprotected sex and freaking off with goats and horses and cows? Getting their rods licked by dogs and all of you think they're not doing that? They're doing it.
God.
But when you do it, you get AIDS.
Right.
You get AIDS. You get herpes. And what's the other one? HPV? And hepatitis. You get all types of other shit. You know what I'm saying? Excuse my language. You get all of the extra stuff. That's what you get. Why? Because you are the child of the Most High God.
That's right.
And this is what you're going to get. Daddy's going to punish you. Daddy's not punishing the people next door.
Mm.
He's punishing his house. He's punishing his home.
Right.
He's punishing his kids. This is why we're dying at this rate.
Come on, God.
You understand? Keep going.
Come on, God. Verse 27. For now are the plagues.
The what?
For now are the plagues.
The what?
The plagues.
The coronavirus. The what?
Plague.
The COVID-19. The what?
Plague.
Ebola. What?
Plague.
Swine flu. What?
Plague.
H1N1. What?
Plague.
The flu. What?
Plague.
A cold. What?
Plague.
Pneumonia. What?
Plague.
Go ahead.
Come upon the whole earth.
You understand? These things flood the whole earth.
That's right.
You wrapped up in coronavirus. The flu's a goddamn plague.
Right.
Your allergies is a plague.
That's right.
You understand? Your hay fever is a plague. You understand? What you think this is new? It's been going on. It's been going on. But you know why it's so broad right now? Because white folks are dying from it.
Right.
That's why it's a big deal. White folks are dying from it now. So it's a big deal. Nigga, this been going on.
That's right.
What you been asleep? I know what you haven't been doing. You ain't been listening to them crazy niggas on the corner with them beards and them braids talking. But they talking. That's
Right.
that's what happened. You wasn't listening to them. These plagues been going on. It's been going on. Germs is a plague.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's been going on.
Right.
It's been going. This ain't nothing new. We've been living this lifestyle.
God.
You think being in a apartment full of roaches and mold and mildew, you don't think that's a plague?
Right.
Was not Flint, Michigan hit with a plague?
Oh, God.
Was not Detroit hit with a plague? Is not Newark, New Jersey going through a plague right now with no goddamn water?
Right.
This is a plague, brother. We've been living this.
Right.
We've been living this. What you think your daddy not being around wasn't a plague?
Right.
What do you think, man? You know?
Come.
Now we wearing masks.
Right.
When your dad didn't come and get you, you should have put a mask on there.
That's right.
And gloves. You should have put that on when your dad wasn't around. You understand? When your man died from whatever he was doing out in the streets or whatever disease or sickness, you should have glove and mask on then too.
Right.
You should have put it on then too.
Come.
You understand? Now all of a sudden this white man died, we wearing masks.
Right.
We put on gloves now. And being extra cautious. Because Donald Trump might have it. Nigga, please. You understand? You better fear the Most High God.
That's right.
And better do what our fathers telling us to do. Keep reading.
Come on. And he shall remain in them, for God shall not deliver you.
He's not going to deliver us unless we're be obedient.
Right.
Unless we listen. We're not going to get delivered out of that. We're not going to get delivered out of that. Unless we listen. Unless we take heed. Unless we obey. Unless we do what we're told.
Right.
Keep reading.
Because he has sinned against him.
We did what?
Sinned against him.
All them Newports. We did what?
Sinned against
all
him.
The Philly Blunts and Dutch Masters and whatever else they got going on. We did what?
Sinned against
because
him.
I slept with my man's wife. We did what?
Sinned against
because
him.
I want to rape children. We did what?
Sinned against
because I'm in that Christian church praising a white Jesus. Did what?
Sinned against him.
We sinned against the Most High God.
Right.
This is why we destroy. Because you hate your brother. This is why we destroy. This is why. This is why we dying at a high rate. Not just of COVID, but of AIDS and high blood pressure.
Right.
You think white folks will eat pork? They eat pork. How come they don't got high blood pressure? They eat shrimp and crab and lobster, smoke cigarettes. Shit, they do more than that. Do horse tranquilizers and all types of K2. They do it all.
Right.
Why are we dying from it? Why are we dying from it? You think they don't smoke dust? They don't smoke dust and get all high, get butt naked and run around. White folks is known for getting butt naked. They invented skinny dipping.
Right.
They don't get high and go jump in the ocean. You know what I'm saying? They get high and get butt naked and jump in cold water.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? This is what they do. Nigga get high and run around the goddamn hood because he's on PCP. Well, why is he running around the neighborhood on PCP? And the white boy, he get to go dive in the water, and they call it polar bearing or something, some garbage like that.
Right.
So they get to go crazy and run out in the cold water in the middle of the winter.
Yeah, come.
You understand? They get to run out and do that butt naked. You know what I'm saying? When a brother get butt naked out here, he's high on dust and he's going to jail. He's not getting help. He's getting cuffs. Why is that? Let's drop that. Let's move on. Let's go to Slack. Let's go to Isaiah chapter 51.
Come on, God.
Excuse me, Isaiah 52. Slack.
Come on, God.
Isaiah 52, I'm going to start at verse 1, please.
Come on, God. Isaiah chapter 52, verse 1. Or I can have it.
God.
Come.
Awake, awake, put on thy strength.
And that's what we got to do right now. We in this wicked, disgusting society. It's time for us to wake up.
Right.
Wake yourselves up, man. You understand? Wake up. The white man is the devil that the Bible speaks of.
That's right.
The black and Hispanic man is more precious than fine gold.
That's right.
You understand? Wake up. Don't fear what's going on right now. Fear the Most High God.
Right.
Fear your father. That's it. Don't fear your coach. Don't fear your teacher. Fear your father.
That's right.
Most High God's our father. You understand? Don't fear your manager. Don't fear your supervisor.
Right.
Don't fear losing your career. Don't fear that. Fear the Most High God. He's the one that gave it to you anyway.
That's right.
Fear him. And in fearing the Most High God, you're going to do what the Most High God say. And one thing he says is you should love your brother.
That's right.
To the extreme measure. What I mean by extreme, excuse me, you got to forgive them. You got to long suffer with them. You got to be patient with them. You got to show some charity with them. You understand?
Come on, God.
These are just a few characteristics that encompass great brotherhood and great sisterhood.
Right.
You understand? And great sisterhood too. Gotta love your sister too, and sisters gotta love each other too. These same attributes are held with sisterhood as well.
Come on, God.
You understand? Keep reading, brother.
Come on, God. Oh, Zion, put on that beautiful garment.
Put on that what?
Beautiful
Put
garment.
on that beautiful garment, man. Put on the word of this Most High God.
Right.
Put it on and wear it. Be happy about it. Put it on. Let everybody see it. Let them see you're holy. Let them see you're righteous. Let them see it.
Right.
And whatever consequence come with it, then God damn it, so be it.
That's right.
Go ahead.
Oh, Jerusalem, the holy city.
The what?
The holy city.
The what?
The holy city.
The separate city. What makes a city? I'm going to ask y'all brothers right here, what makes a city? What makes a city?
Oh, God.
Sure.
The people that's inside.
You damn right. The people make the city.
Oh, God.
New York City would be nothing. They can have all the buildings in one.
That's right.
But it don't got, what, 8 million or 14 million people? It don't got that.
Right.
Right? It wouldn't be a city.
Oh, God.
The people make the city. Be a separate people.
That's right.
A city worth of people. That means a large amount.
Oh, God.
Be separate and holy, man. Keep reading.
Oh, God. For henceforth there shall no more come into thee the uncircumcised and the unclean.
If Harlem was a holy city, it wouldn't be no gentrification.
Right.
If Bed-Stuy was a holy place, it wouldn't be gentrified.
That's
if
right.
Crown Heights was a holy place, it wouldn't be gentrified. You understand that? If the people there were separate, it wouldn't be a holy place. Where they separate at? Ain't no niggas moving to Bensonhurst.
Right.
Ain't no niggas moving there.
Right.
Where else do Caucasians rule Brooklyn?
Williamsburg. I don't know.
Williamsburg? Ain't no going to Williamsburg.
Right.
I took a sister to the doctor, a sister to school, and I don't know what part of Brooklyn I was in because I'm not from Brooklyn. But there was nothing but fake Jewish people around. They had metro buses,
Right.
school buses, crossing guards. They was patrolling their own neighborhood. The whole thing wasn't a nigga in sight.
Right.
Not only that, it wasn't no police in sight. There was no police patrolling the neighborhood. They patrolled their own thing.
Right.
They had doctors and hospitals, and they had their own thing going on, man. Had their own thing going on. Where's ours at?
Right.
Where's ours at? Read it again.
Come on, God. Awake, awake. Put on a strength, O Zion. Put on a beautiful garment.
Right.
O Jerusalem, the holy city.
The what?
The holy city.
We don't have a holy city.
Right.
We need one.
Right.
You know the only holy city we have is the Israelite school of UPK.
That's right.
We don't accept Africans in here.
God.
We don't accept them in here. And we ain't going over to Ghana to try to find them either.
That's right.
We're going to deal with the ones in Brooklyn. We're going to deal with the ones in Harlem and in California and Louisiana and Chicago and all the places that we had in Toronto, and we're going and all in Trinidad and all. We're going to deal with all of them. Well, we know niggas is at.
Right.
I'm not going to try to find some needle in the haystack over in Nigeria. Why would I do that when I'm suffering next to the nigga that live in 4E?
That's right.
Why would I do that? You understand? That don't make no sense. It sounds stupid. You understand? To abandon your brothers and sisters right here. I need them niggas that sit on the bench smoking blunts.
Right.
That's what I need. Yes, I need them. We need them. We need them.
Right.
I need the sister on the strip pole. I need the brother that told her to go on the strip pole. You know what I'm saying? We need all of them. You need the brother that's in the prison system. Locked up like Police Browder that's locked up right now for nothing. Go ahead.
He's dead.
Oh, no, I know. Yeah, he's dead. Yeah, he's dead. He's gone. We need him.
That's right.
Before he kills himself.
God.
We need him. You know why? Because it could be me or you right now tonight.
That's right.
As we leave this class, it could be me or you.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? It could be me or you. Right now tonight. We'll be sitting somewhere in Rikers Island somewhere and we didn't do a goddamn thing, but we got to sit there and patiently wait to go to trial when they feel like it. To go to court when they feel like it. You understand? That's the hell we're living in. How are we defeated? Through brotherhood.
That's right.
Through sisterhood. Through loving each other. By gathering ourselves together, as they say. As the scriptures say. O ye nation not desired. Us gathering ourselves together, that's how we defeat this.
That's right.
It's bigger than the coronavirus. We've been going through this. We've been had plagues on us. It's been happening.
Right.
It's been happening. It's been happening. You know what? AIDS ain't a goddamn plague.
Right.
That's not a plague. You think a single parent home is not a plague?
Right.
It is. It's a plague. It's a problem. Eating goddamn rice and beans with no meat. That's a famine.
Right.
You ain't got no meat in your house. You ain't got nothing in your house.
Right.
Eating noodles. Eating sardines and crackers.
Right.
That's right.
That's a plague, man. That's a famine, man. You grow up that way. You grow up that way, running the extension cords from house to house and everything else, man. We've been grew up this way. Now we're putting on masks and gloves for the coronavirus? Can't be serious, man.
That's right.
Can't be serious. You can't be serious. Israelite school UPK been on the streets since 1969 spitting this out.
That's right.
Been spitting this out. This ain't nothing new, man. This ain't nothing new. It's sad to see brothers outside, brothers and sisters outside with glasses on, a hat, with the mask and the gloves and all of that. Where was all the caution with the AIDS epidemic and the crack epidemic? Where was the precaution for that? Who was washing their hands of that? Who was washing their face of that? Who cared about that? They didn't care about that.
That's right.
But Amy's afflicted now.
That's right.
Amy is affected. You understand? Bradley is affected. You know what I'm saying? They're affected by this now. Now it's a problem. Ain't no goddamn problem. Serve the Lord.
That's right.
The same way you should have been serving the Lord. The same way we should have been serving the Lord. You understand? Keep reading.
For henceforth there shall no more come unto thee the uncircumcised and the unclean.
And that's just the filthy, disgusting heathen, man.
Right.
That uncircumcised, unclean beast, it won't be amongst us if we serve the Most High God. You understand? That's why we're losing our neighborhoods. They're going to get Brownsville in a minute.
That's right.
They're going to get Brownsville in a minute. Brownsville is all the way black and Hispanic. Brownsville, it's like one of the last hopes. You know what I'm saying? They're coming for it.
Right.
They're coming for it. And for those who's watching don't know about Brownsville, I'm talking about Brownsville, Brooklyn, which is one of the heaviest places in New York City.
Oh God.
They're gonna come get it. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna come get it. You know why? Because niggas is serving crack in Brownsville.
Right.
That's right.
They're serving heroin in Brownsville. They shoot each other in Brownsville. Cutting each other in Brownsville. They're gonna come and they're gonna get it.
Right.
But you got to make sure you put your bid in Brownsville. You understand what I'm saying? You got to put your bid in. You got to put your bid in Crowns Heights and make sure that, well, I'm gonna do my part to make sure it don't happen. So the Lord can say, well, you from Crown Heights. Well, you didn't do nothing.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't stand up for me there. You got to put your bid in.
Right.
You got to put your bid in. What you going to do? Because if not, you'll be held accountable.
Right.
You're going to be held accountable. What did you do to fix it? What did you do to spread my word out there? Would you just live there? You know what I'm saying? You from there? You got to put your work in. Put your bid in. You understand? Let's keep going.
Come on, God. Verse 2. Shake thyself from the dust.
Shake yourself from the dust. Shake yourself from the Christianity, from the Islam lifestyle, from the Egyptology, from all the drugs and all that. Shake yourself from that garbage.
Right.
Shake yourself. Shake it. Knock it off for you.
Mm-hmm.
Stand strong. Stand powerful. You hate another black man. You hate another Hispanic man. You hate another Native American man, woman, or child. Shake it off.
Right.
Forgive them. Forgive them. Long suffer with the brother. Long suffer with that sister. She's lost. Let's say you lost.
Right.
There's people walking. There's brothers walking around here. I see them every day walking around with $150s, razors cut down their face.
Oh.
You have to forgive that brother that gave you that $150 in the face. You might have deserved it, and he gave it to you. You got to learn to forgive that.
Okay.
You got to learn to forgive that. You got to learn to forgive. Like, you know what? Maybe I was wrong. You know what I'm saying? And he was lost just as much as I was lost. And even though I'm the one wearing the scar, I would have gave him one too.
Right.
I would have gave him one too. I would have gave him that same thing if I could have.
Right.
He got me first. Forgive the brother. You know what I'm saying? Forgive that brother. And wear your scar righteously. You understand? It's a hard pill to swallow, but you got to learn how to swallow it.
Right.
You got to learn how to swallow it. Or we're going to die of coronavirus. Or we're going to die of this thing. We're going to perish if we don't learn how to love and forgive each other, man, and long suffer each other. We cannot be distracted. We're being distracted by these plagues. We're being distracted by the death of these Edomites and by the death of Esau and by the death of our oppressor. We're being distracted by it to the point to where we're not even thinking about loving our brother. You understand?
Right.
We're willing to fight each other over toilet paper and paper towels and bleach and Clorox wipes.
Right.
Listen, we're willing to do that. And we're not even focused on what we should be doing, which is loving our brother.
That's right.
I want you to, real quick, find that scripture. Find that scripture. It's in 1 John. Hold on. Real quick. I'm going to find it real quick. 1 John. Go to 1 John chapter 4.
Come on, God.
Go to 1 John chapter 4 and start at verse 18.
Come on, God. 1 John chapter 4, verse 18.
That's
Well,
right.
I can have it.
Come.
There is no fear in love.
Say it again.
There is no fear in love.
There ain't no fear in love. What's love?
Keeping the commandments. I don't want
Love is exactly. You know what I'm saying? Love is keeping the commandments. That's what love is. To keep the commandments of the Most High God.
Right.
We can prove that in the scriptures. What the brother's saying is not a lie. It can be proven. It's facts. That love, they think it's some emotional thing with a heart and for Valentine's Day.
Right.
No, it's not that garbage. Love is being obedient to the Most High God. How can you be obedient to the Most High God? By keeping His commandments.
That's right.
Read it again.
There is no fear in love.
There's no fear in love. So if you're keeping the Most High God's commandments, there is no fear. I don't have to wear a mask.
Right.
I don't have to wear gloves. I don't have to. Because I fear God.
That's right.
I fear Him. I hold Him to the utmost respect that I fear Him. But people who are scary, you wear cigarettes, put on a mask and gloves.
That's right.
Guess what? To you cigarette smokers that's wearing a mask and gloves, it's still not going to help you.
That's right.
To you weed smokers, to you drug dealers, to you whoremongers, to you all of that, the woman that want to get the abortion and getting an abortion, all of that. Guess what? Your mask is not going to help you.
Right.
It's not going to work. You got to serve the Most High God. You got to serve Him.
That's right.
You understand? Read it again.
1 John chapter 4, verse 18.
Uh-huh.
There is no fear in love.
There's no fear in love. There's no fear if you keep the commandments.
That's right.
There's no fear if you love your brother and love your sister. There's no fear in that. I don't got no fear. Scared of what?
Right.
I'm doing what the Most High God told me to do. Therefore, one of the things He told me to do was to love my brother. We'll read it. We'll read it. Keep going.
But perfect love casteth out fear.
Perfect love casts out fear. When you keep the commandments of the Most High God, you have no fear.
Right.
You're not scary. You don't give a goddamn about coronavirus because you fear the Creator over the creation.
Right.
You don't have no fear over that. Keep reading.
Because fear hath not slackened. Because fear hath torment.
Have what?
Torment.
Go ahead.
He that feareth is not made perfect in love.
You're not made perfect in love. Keep reading.
Verse 19. We love Him because He loved us.
The Most High God love us. We love Him because He loves us. What does that mean? He gave us these laws, statutes, and commandments.
Right.
Therefore, we love Him. And He loves us if we keep them.
That's right.
If we keep them, He loves us too. You understand? I give my daughter, I got a daughter. I got one daughter, 13 years old. I give her rules and regulations and a schedule and chores because I love her.
Right.
I want her to do right. I love her. If she disobeys or breaks what I tell her, I have to punish her.
Right.
Out of love, not hatred. The Most High God gave us chores, gave us duties, gave us obligations, gave us rules. He gave it to us.
Right.
Why? Because He loves us. And if you don't want to abide by those rules, you got to get the punishment.
Right.
It's pretty simple. You know what I'm saying? These Christian churches God's all love. God is love. Hallelujah. God is love. God is love. No, you eating pork and smoking weed and all of that. God don't love you.
Right.
What you doing? You can't show me the scriptures where He can. You know what I'm saying? You can't show me in the scriptures where He accepts that. I'm showing you the scripture where He does not accept that.
All right.
Read again.
Verse 19. We love Him.
You what?
We love Him.
We obey Him. We listen to Him. We keep His laws, His commandments. Go ahead.
Because he first loved us.
Because he was the one that gave us the law, says the commandments to follow.
Right.
Keep reading.
And we'll come to verse 20. If a man say, I love God.
If a man say, I obey God. I listen to God.
Right.
I'm obedient to God. I'm a soldier for God. I'm front line for God. What does it say? Go ahead.
And hateth his brother.
And do what?
Hateth his brother.
How can you hate the man that's next to you?
Right.
How can you hate the man that's next to you? How can you?
Mm.
You can't.
Right.
You can't hate him in no way, even if it's your job. Even if it's your job.
Right.
You can't hate him no kind of way. Keep reading.
He is a liar.
He's a what?
Liar.
He's a liar. He don't love the Most High God. You can't love God and love your brother at the same time and do your brother wrong.
Right.
You just can't do it. You know what I'm saying? You just cannot do it. There's no way in hell. You understand? Even if your brother's wrong, a brother can murder somebody, rape somebody. He ain't no different than the person that gonna vote.
Right.
They're both sinners. We can't put our personal things on what somebody's doing. You know what I'm saying? That brother raped somebody. This brother is over here voting for Biden. They both sinning.
Right.
They both wrong. So should I treat one greater than the other? No, because I'll be putting my own personal opinion on his sin.
Right.
I don't put my personal opinion on sin. Sin is sin. Keep reading.
For he that loveth not his brother, whom he hath seen.
Who, hey, what?
Have seen.
You see this black man. Say it again.
Have seen.
You see this Puerto Rican man. Say it again.
Have seen.
You see this Cuban man. Say it again.
Have seen.
You seen these brothers.
Right.
You see them all the time. Go ahead.
How can he love God?
How can you love God when you see these brothers all the time? How can you love God? Go ahead.
Whom he have not seen.
You ain't never seen God.
Right.
But you love him. You love God. You ain't never seen him, but you love God. And you hate your own brother. The Most High God said that's unacceptable.
Right.
Keep reading.
Verse 21. And this commandment have we from him.
This is what the Most High God said about you loving him, but hating your brother. Go ahead.
That he who loveth God, loveth his brother also.
You got to love your brother too. You can't love God and don't love your brother. You understand? You can't love God and love your brother.
Right.
And, excuse me. You can't love God and hate your brother. Excuse me.
Right. Right.
It just won't happen, brother. You can't love God and hate your sister.
Right.
You can't do it. It's an oxymoron or whatever you call that. You can't do it.
Right.
You understand? You got to love him even before you learn how to love God. You got to love your brother.
Come.
You hear me? That's how it's supposed to be.
Right.
That's how it's supposed to be. It's love your brother, man. How can you love your brother? By keeping the laws and commandments and being a great example for that brother.
That's right.
How do you know you love God? By loving your brother and having a fear for the Most High God. If you have a fear for the Most High God, then you love your brother.
Right.
If you have a fear for the Most High God. So what does that mean? You better start loving black and Hispanic people even more. And maybe you won't get coronavirus. Maybe you won't. If you love them more. More than you think you love them. More than you think you do. Maybe if you love them more than what you think you do. Maybe you won't get coronavirus. Maybe your kids won't get it.
Right.
And gas for air in front of you.
Right.
Maybe your mother won't get it. And cough herself to death in front of you. Maybe she won't. You hear me?
Come on.
Let's drop that. No sound here. Let's go to Romans real quick. Romans 13 and 11. Let's go there. 13, 11. Go ahead.
What verse, sir?
Romans 13, verse 11.
Romans chapter 13, verse 11. Oh, I can have it. And that knowing the time, that now is high time to awake out of sleep.
Is what time?
To awake out.
Go ahead.
It is high time.
It's what time?
High time.
Go ahead.
To awake out of sleep.
High time to wake out of sleep.
Come.
We're going through these plagues and going through all of this and going through the coronavirus. This is the time right now to get your life right spiritually. And if you want to get your life right spiritually, you need to come into the I.S.U.P.K.
That's right.
You need to come to the Israelite school U.P.K. to where brothers been practicing a high time. They've been doing it. You understand? It's a break off of a break off.
Right.
This is the original root of what's going on.
That's right.
Right here. Right here. You know how it's the original root? Look around here. Look around.
That's right.
Look around.
Come on.
It's us.
That's right.
That's how you know it's the original root of the root. You know what I'm saying?
Come on.
It's the original foundation. It was rough, rugged, and real.
Come on.
They don't want that medicine that tastes nasty. You understand?
Come on.
They don't want it. You know, brothers and sisters, brothers specifically, you don't want to go get a colonoscopy. Right? Like a colonoscopy is like, I ain't doing that.
Right.
They gonna do all of that. I ain't doing all of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck that. I'd rather die. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes you might need that colonoscopy. You know what I'm saying? Now that's a bad analogy probably, but I'm gonna use it anyway.
God.
The scriptures is your colonoscopy.
Right.
You don't want it, but you need it.
Come on, God.
You need to get it. Because if you don't, you're gonna die.
Right.
You're gonna wither away and die. An unrighteous, disgusting, filthy death. You understand? This is your colonoscopy right here. This is what the scriptures is. And guess what? I.S.U.P.K is your doctor.
Right.
Right? A horrible analogy, I know. It's bad. It's not that great. But I need you to get the point of what I'm saying. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
I need you to understand what I'm saying. Is that you have to be we got to perform a colonoscopy on your ass.
Right.
I know it's nasty, it's disgusting, it's harsh. But you need it.
Right.
Because if you don't, you're gonna wither away and die.
That's right.
And we don't want you to.
God.
We don't want you to. We want to figure out all your lumps and bumps and where they at and diagnose it and cure it and move forward.
Right.
Because you deserve to live. You understand that?
Oh,
you deserve to live. We want you to live. You understand?
Oh, God.
Keep reading.
God, sir. For now is our salvation nearer than we believe.
You understand? Our time is close right now. Right now is the time.
Right.
To wake up. Wake up and get your colonoscopy. You need a checkup. You know what I'm saying? You need a physical. Come get your physical.
Right.
You understand? And wake up. Don't be scared. Don't be ashamed. Be open to it. Come and get it. You need it.
Right.
If you want to live. If you care about your family. You care about your kids. You care about your life. Come get diagnosed, man.
Right.
Come see if it is what you need, man. Come on and get it. Go ahead, brother.
Say we have that spiritual antibiotics.
Right. That spiritual antibiotics. That's a good way to put it. The spiritual antibiotics.
Right.
Come on and get you some, man. Don't be afraid. You need it. I.S.U.P.K under command of YAHANNA, we got it.
That's right.
You understand? We got it. Everybody know we got it. That's why they broke off to do a break off. You know what I'm saying? They know where it's at.
Come on.
They know where it's at. They know where the plug is at. You understand? Is there more on that?
That was the last answer.
Go ahead.
Verse 12.
No, drop that. Go to Jeremiah.
Come on.
Jeremiah 51. Go to Jeremiah 51, and we'll start at verse 1 with Jeremiah.
Come on, sir. Jeremiah chapter 1. Salaki, Jeremiah chapter 50.
I'm sorry, hold on a second. I'm sorry, verse 6. Excuse me.
Jeremiah chapter 51, verse 6. Or can you have it?
God.
Flee out of the midst of Babylon.
Say it again.
Flee.
Do what?
Flee.
Do what?
Flee.
Stay there.
Flee.
Stand there.
Flee.
Accept it.
Flee.
Be a part of it.
Flee.
Go ahead.
Out of the midst of Babylon.
You got to flee out of the midst of Babylon. What's Babylon? America.
Right.
America is Babylon. Most I got to say here, flee out of her. What does flee mean?
To leave.
To leave, right? Shaw, get it.
Come on.
Get flee. Get the definition of flee. I want everybody to understand and read it, but you want to say something?
Like flee is to leave, to make haste.
Right, to leave rapidly. You know what I'm saying? To get the hell out of there. You know what I'm saying? Let's read the definition for the naysayers.
Flee. Run away from a place or situation.
Do what?
Run away.
To do what?
Run away.
Stay there.
Run away.
Walk away.
Run away.
Slow trot.
Run away.
Go ahead.
From a place or situation of danger.
You're supposed to run away from this place of danger.
Right.
Read the scripture again.
Jeremiah chapter 51, verse 6. Flee.
Do what?
Flee.
Run away.
Flee.
Rapidly.
Flee.
Quickly.
Flee.
Abruptly.
Flee.
Hastily.
Flee.
Go ahead.
Out of the midst of Babylon.
Get away from Babylon. You're supposed to get away from America, man.
Right.
You gotta get away from America. You gotta get away from it. You want to say something?
As T.I. would say, I don't want expeditiously.
Right. I get it over there.
Right.
Expeditiously. You know what I'm saying? Expeditiously. You should get away from America. Expeditiously. Quickly. Flee from Babylon, man.
Right.
Babylon's fallen. We say that all the time.
That's right.
That's one of our cadence. Babylon is fallen. To rise no more. We sing all the time.
Right.
And we mean it. You understand? Read it again.
Flee out of the midst of Babylon.
Run out of Babylon. Run out of America. Does that mean physically run? You can't run nowhere. Where you going? Black and Hispanic man, you run in America, where you going?
Right.
You ain't going nowhere. All you're going to do is run to, what you going to do? You Puerto Rican, you going to run to Puerto Rico? America run that too. You ain't going nowhere.
That's right.
You ain't going nowhere. Where you going? You ain't going to just run to somewhere where they speak your language better.
Right.
They there too. You know what I'm saying? They're destroyed too. That's why Donald Trump was throwing toilet paper out there.
Right.
And looking crazy. You know what I'm saying? You ain't running nowhere. Read it again.
Flee out of the midst of Babylon.
Keep going.
And deliver every man his soul.
And do what?
And deliver every man his soul.
Go ahead.
Be not cut off in her iniquity. For this is the time of the Lord's vengeance.
And this right now is the time of the Lord's vengeance, man. The coronavirus is the Lord's vengeance.
That's right.
It is the Lord's vengeance. Right now. But don't be a part of the Lord's vengeance, man. Don't be mixed in with the wicked, man. By smoking weed and hating your brother, hating your sister, sleeping with another brother's woman, and doing everything that goes against the laws of God, which means you're going against your brother. Don't do it.
Right.
This is not the time to do it, man. This is not the time. It's time for righteousness.
That's right.
It's time for righteousness. You understand? Keep reading.
He will render unto her a recompense.
Yeah, he's going to pay her back, man. The Lord's going to pay you back if you live in wicked.
That's right.
The Lord's going to pay you back for living wicked. There's a reward to living righteous. You think living righteous, you living in vain? There's a reward for living in righteous. Go to Psalms.
Come on, God.
We went into class on this. Go to Psalms 58. Go to Psalms 58. 58:10.
Psalms chapter 58, verse 10. Well, I can have it.
God.
The righteous shall rejoice
Uh-huh.
when he seeth the vengeance.
The righteous is going to rejoice when they see the vengeance. We are rejoicing in the I.S.U.P.K.
That's right.
over the coronavirus.
That's right.
We're rejoicing over it. We love it.
Right.
Ain't no traffic outside, nothing outside. We love it. And we see other disgusting, filthy, heathenistic nations dropping dead over it.
That's right.
I love that Italy was dying over this. Now, they don't want to report no more about it, but they're still dying.
Right.
They're still dying. I love to see the Chinese dying over it.
That's
But
right.
every time they beat my sister in that goddamn salon,
Right.
or beat my sister in that beauty supply store.
That's right.
Every time they did that, I love to see them dying for it.
Right.
I love to see them suffering for it. It's beautiful. Those Italians for stealing our number system.
Right.
They're putting cocaine in our neighborhood. I love to see it. It's beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. It looks better than a thick woman.
Right.
With a so-called nice shape. Looks better than a thick woman. I love to see this.
Right.
They deserve it. They deserve every inch of it. And I love to see it. Keep reading.
Come on, cut. He shall wash his feet.
We should do what?
Wash his feet.
We should do what?
Wash his feet.
You ever soak your feet in some Epsom salt and vinegar and all of that? Get all the crust and everything off your feet and soak it real good.
Right.
File the fingernails, the toenails down, everything. Your feet feel like $1,000,000.
Right.
We're gonna wash our feet. But will it be Epsom salt? Will it be water? What's it gonna be?
In the blood.
The what?
Blood.
The what?
Blood.
Go ahead.
Of the wicked.
I'm gonna wash my feet in this white man's blood.
That's right.
I'm gonna soak my feet in his blood. You should want to do the same thing.
That's right.
That's right.
If you want to do it, stop smoking cigarettes. Stop smoking weed. Stop hating your brother. Stop hating your sister. Stop doing that. And you can get some good old minerals and everything soaked all in your feet.
That's right.
And it can be the wicked man's blood. You understand?
Come on,
that's what the Most High God. I thought God loved everybody. He just said I was going to soak my feet in the wicked's blood.
Right.
Can't love anybody doing that. Can't love everybody doing that. I'm going to soak my feet in the wicked's blood. You want to do the same thing? Start following the Most High God. Start loving your brother. Start loving your sister. You understand? Keep these laws and commandments. Keep pushing for the Lord. Keep doing what's right for the Lord.
Right.
And guess what? You're going to soak your feet in the blood of the wicked. You
That's
understand?
right.
With that, I pass the class for the priest.
Let's clap it up for the class. That's right.
Son of Christ. Yeah, I'm sorry I went over a little bit. It's lucky.
What's that class?